a lot of mistakes, but for me to have impact is really good because my champ is very hard to deal with for them. Not that Syndra isn't, but like Syndra is already going to be hard to deal with, so having like multiple threats. We're like a triple threat team now because we got Aphelios, scary. Syndra, more scary. Kayn, scariest. I think that's pretty good.
Double kill.
He told you. Let's go. What's harder, NA or Korea? Korea for sure. Korea is filled with a region. I think the hardest issue for me to overcome was how tilty they are. Like the FF culture, it makes sense when you play there because like a lot of games you're gonna run into players like in Masters, like the hard stuck elos, like Masters and Emerald. You're gonna run into a lot of players that if they don't want to play the game, they legitimately will not. In NA, they'll like cry and moan and you know do all that, and they'll really like be dramatic. But in Korea, they're not really dramatic. They're very like straightforward. They're like, if they don't think they can win the game, they're gonna die like 17 times. And you just kind of need to accept a lot of free losses. And then the games that like are close to win, you have to play really good. And like the average player is just way smarter. And the average mechanics, it makes sense why everyone's so mechanically good because the ping, honestly, like I didn't feel like me adapting to the mechanics was a big problem. Because, you know, their ping is very, like playing on 3MS made me feel like I could become, like I could be a god. Like say you play a Kali, like if you played a Kali on 3MS, oh my god, you would feel like Faker. So, but I definitely think you need to have like a really good mental to climb in Korea, but also you also need to be really good. It's a mixture of like both. I think it's the hardest region I played in. Harder than EU, harder than NA. I don't know if China's harder. Wait, Viger went Proto Belt. Eh? I wouldn't imagine China being harder. Korea's probably the hardest region, but I want to go there again. As I said, I'll probably stay longer next time, so I'll have like more likelihood of climbing. Because I felt like once I adapted, I started climbing a lot. Like my last week, I went from like being hard stuck to like 400, 500 OP to climbing to like 780. And I felt like once you get to like GM Chow, in my opinion, I think it's easier for a good player to climb from GM to Chow than it is to climb from Master to GM, because Master to GM is kind of like a lot of coin flip games with a lot of tilters. But in Korea, it's like kind of amplified.